males to interview.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, Jerrett, how's it going?
How's it going, yourself?
Good, thanks.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you. So how long have you've done, is it just ice cream?
Ice cream, waffles.
Oh, cool.
Green onion cakes.
Green onion cakes. That's an odd combination.
Oh, and bubble tea as well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, kind of
awesome.
Savory and sweets. Everything's good. Everything in Edmonton has to have green onion cakes.
They are good. They are good.
Well, it's a little bit of the cultural thing. My wife's originally from Taiwan.
Oh, okay.
They do legit green onion cake there.
Okay, my brother is right now working in Thailand, so
Oh, yeah.
they're just transferring back to Ontario in June, so he's been there for 5 years. He's looking forward to come back to the nice seasons here. It's really hot out there. I'm sure you know. I'm sure you've been out there in that area, right?
It's hot and wet. That's the only season they have.
Yeah, like he walks out, he takes like a scooter to work, and or even just walking down the street, he just soaked, like just sweating. It's just crazy.
I just wear Under Armour when I'm there.
Yeah, exactly.
Just steer into the skid. Just wear the gear.
How long have you been in business for?
2 years this year.
Awesome.
For this, but I'm also a massage therapist of 11 years.
No way.
Yeah.
You know what? That's perfect, because it's funny you mentioned that, because we had, usually it's like a husband and wife that do. We had a wife that is a massage therapist, and he's construction.
Oh yeah.
So we gave them a deal, right? Because they do two things. But you're two in one. So do you concentrate more on the creamery just in the summer, and then awesome? That's
so
wicked.
we just run like June till September.
That's cool.
Yeah, then we full force massage the rest of the time.
So, does your wife do massage too, or?
No, she's stay-at-home mom.
Oh,
Kids,
okay.
so and also does other things.
Well, that's cool. Then you have that option. That's always nice.
Mm-hmm.
I know my mom was a stay-at-home mom, but nowadays you don't have too many stay-at-home. Like, you have that option, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
she actually has a marketing and advertising degree.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, in Taiwan, she worked for. Like,
we're always looking for people like that too to help our customers. We got lots of customers on here that don't have websites, that don't have sales and marketing. Mm. So that's what we do. We're like, I don't know if you know anything much about us.
No, actually, the whole kind of thing. When you gave me a call, I got home. I was grocery shopping. I was like, hey, I saw an ad on Facebook and I answered it.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so they were looking for ice cream. She's like, no.
Yeah.
What did you get me into? So I don't really know what's going on.
Well, it's kind of cool because then. Yeah. We're always looking for massage therapy. Are you a mobile massage therapist?
I do a little bit of mobile, but right now I just actually opened up my own clinic. It's inside Evolve Sport Training downtown.
Oh, awesome! Well, that's even better. Do you have a website for both businesses? No.
Business for the Blue Giraffe we do, but not for the.
Awesome, perfect.
I haven't bothered just because a lot of my business is just word of mouth.
Wow, and this is basically what our platform is. It's all about networking and helping everybody out, especially the small businesses. That's where our founder actually created our app in the ice fields. He's got a couple hotels out there, and he found that he needed obviously stuff done. He needed to change his lights and whatever. He needed plumbers, all that kind of stuff, and it was hard for him to go through everything and try to find people. So he kind of started it like that, and then that kind of grew from there. We're right across Canada now. We just launched in Phoenix and Colorado and Denver, so we're going right across the state. So just in the Edmonton area alone, we have 50,000 users, and just under 9,000 businesses, and then obviously Calgary's been around for a little longer than we have, so they have a little bit more than us. But how far do you go just in the Edmonton area for stuff?
Pretty much at GTA. Yeah. For the ice cream truck, we go pretty far. We got White Court.
So you do like events and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay,
so we got
cool.
Party in the Park in White Court and Taste of Barhead, things like that.
Well, they have that out there too, eh? Did you have business cards or?
Yep.
Awesome, awesome.
Got all sorts of cards.
Oh, you got a thick one. I have just a little one.
Yeah.
Do you have one for each, or?
Yep. Oh,
awesome.
Actually, that's my last massage card right now. I'm actually.
Look at that. Oh, yeah, they change the address. Yeah. That's I like that blue giraffe with the green. That's cool.
That's pretty solid.
That is different, and then when you see the name, you remember it more, and then because it's like different, right? Usually it's like random stuff, but
blue plate or
exactly. I like that. My brother's, because he's in Thailand, they started collecting like everything elephants.
Oh yeah.
So they got elephant everything, you name it.
Elephants are like royalty over there.
Exactly. So I'll just log in here. I forgot to log in this morning. So basically this is how it works here, Jerrett. It's an app based, but obviously for the presentation I'm going to do the website version so you can actually see it better. Mm-hmm. So we'll say somebody's looking for like your truck for an event. So we'll say like, let's see what comes up for event. So event venue catering. So it'd probably be event catering, right? Mm-hmm. So you said you have, so the only like edible is onion cakes, right? That you have?
For food, we can do chicken wraps and stuff as well. We're a full service kitchen, but we pretty much specialize in desserts.
Okay, so
races will do that, and pocky as well.
Like, just say they call, like, I'll just put an example here. Looking for help with catering at my event. Small finger food and dessert. Do you do drinks too?
Yep.
Okay. Drinks, etc. So sometimes people, if they've done these things before, like events, they would know technically how much it would be. Mm-hmm. And some people have no clue. So I'm sure you've come across that before. Yep. So they will put that on here. They'll be like, I have this much to spend, not really sure. And if they have an idea or if they have a budget, so I don't know, I don't even know how much it would cost for catering, but let's just say, like, say example, they put that, mm-hmm. You can look at that and then be like, I'm not even respond to that. Or you can respond to them and say, listen, look, this is what you want. There's no way I can do it for that price. Mm-hmm. But then, like, you know what I mean? So they'll put like their budget in. Yep. And then they'll be like, I know you're a busy guy, so we'll pick 3 dates and times we can meet up and, you know, talk about what I want and how we can help each other and figure things out, right? And then they would submit the request, and then it would come to your inbox, and it would look something like this. So this is how it would show up. The subject, obviously this would be landscaping, description, and location. We just launched in Arizona, so we got some American ones on there. So we only show the postal code and the city, mm-hmm. because we get our base customers from like community leagues, kids soccer team, scouts and that. So when they're on there with their friends, mm-hmm. and communicating, we don't want them to be tracked like they can be on Facebook.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so that's why just an email and a postal code, so that way they can go on there and talk to their friends. They don't have to worry.
That's cool.
Yeah, and then that's our founder is all about privacy, so that's why the only time they can actually see you is, I'll show you later, is if you post in communities, and obviously the only time you're going to get something is you're based on your funnels, your 10 categories, and they'll just capture it. So if you're set for that, it'll come right to you right away. So you can look at them and see if you want to even respond to it. You don't have to respond to it if you don't want to. Then obviously, as soon as you get that information, your blurb will show up, and then they'll know how to contact you right away. So they can either contact you through the app. And you mentioned you had a website. So when we build out your profile, we can embed your website in there, so they can either click and do business through your website or through the app. They have the option of doing that. So, okay. And our biggest transaction on our network didn't come through a request like I showed you before. It came people posting on the communities. I'll show you the main Edmonton one here, as soon as this loads up. People think it's similar to Facebook. The only difference between our network here and Facebook is that it's only our businesses that can post. There's no spam, Facebook is just full of that stuff, right? Oh, yeah. So this is they'll be posting there, so you can click right on them and then go right to their profile. So they'll have their blurb about their business, and then this person doesn't have a website, but it would have your link right there, so you could click and go right to your website. And then they have the ratings and reviews. This one doesn't have any ratings. Go back here. And the other thing what we recommend is to create your own community, so you can post what you're doing, all your recent pictures. Say if you have a special item you add into the menu or what have you, or with your massage therapy, what you offer, your experience. It's anything, right? Like pictures worth 1,000 words. So just the more you're out there, the more people click on you, the more interaction and more customers you're going to get, right? So we create that. Obviously you want it public so people can see it. So you publish that. Now, I don't know, do you subcontract with any of your businesses, or?
Not right yet.
Okay.
Hopefully, I will be subcontracting.
Well, when you
therapist and another acupuncturist.
So you just have the one truck then?
Yeah. Right now, I just have the one truck, and then I got just the one room for massage.
So there you go. But if later on down the road, if you do, you can do it on here as well. You can post jobs, and then you can also search for jobs. Like guys, if they're like not busy at the time, they can post jobs saying I'm available. You know, if you need this and that.
So I got a question for you.
Sure.
For the mobile massage, is that something you guys are looking for demand on, or?
Yeah, we only have we've got a few massage we got a few different places, but not very mobile ones.
Okay.
So we need. And what kind of massages do you do?
Well, I've been in it for 11 years. So
Okay.
I taught massage therapy in Ontario.
Oh, you're from Ontario too?
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
Windsor.
Nice.
Toronto originally, then Windsor.
Yeah, because I'm originally just from Ajax, GTA
okay.
there. Yeah.
Nice.
GTA.
I
Yeah.
was born in North York.
Nice.
Scarborough. Go to
Nice.
Scompton.
I was born in Toronto. I was born in St. Michael's Hospital, so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's nice.
awesome. It's good to see another good Ontario boy out here. Every time I say that, how long have you been out here for?
2011 was when I got out here.
Okay, I've been here 2009 I came out,
Nice.
so yeah.
Yeah.
It's been
a fucking land of opportunity, man.
It is. There's so much. It's it's like goes like this.
Yep.
But I still do. I have an autograph memorabilia business, and
Nice.
I've gotten kind of trolled on my Facebook page and that from a customer getting people to slam me. So I kind of took a break full time from that, doing it part time, and then I just started here about 2 months ago. So
people love the chirp. Trolls are horrible.
Well, exactly. My Facebook page for 10 years had a between 4 and 5 rating. Now it's 1.9.
Oh, brutal.
so I just respond to them. I'm like, buddy, you're not even my customer. Like, I mean, whatever.
Crazy.
So yeah, exactly. That's why I like our rating system better.
It's smarter, right?
Yeah, exactly. So speaking of that, I'll show you that. So this is what I was telling you about. For each category, you can see what's working for you. So for your businesses, you can probably switch them depending on the year, right?
Yep.
Time of year, I should say. So you can check it by the week, month, however long you want to look at it. And then the rating system, like I was telling you, that we have, the 1 to 5. The only time somebody can rate you on our platform unless they've done business with you. So as soon as they've exchanged funds, you're like, can you come rate me? And like, even if you do a quote for them and they don't like your quote, they can't go on there and be like, this guy is too expensive. Here's 1 star. Gotcha. And then on the other hand, you can't get your family and friends to give you 5 stars either. So, but yeah, it's a true rating system, and that reflects that on your profile, and people, when you have a good rating, then more obviously to do business. And a suggestion box, feedback, don't want any of those suggestions. And for you, like you said that you go certain distance. So when we set up your profiles for both, we can see how far you want to go. So when they get requests coming in, you won't get the ones you don't want. Like if you don't want to go to Calgary or whatever, 100 kilometers, we can set them. You won't get those.
Right.
So your inbox won't be full of requests that you don't even want to, interact or even go there, right? Yeah. So that's basically examples. Like we got bigger companies will go further, right? This is a test on one. So this is how it looks. This is so about your business, how long you've been in business, your qualifications, all that good stuff, and so we would link your website. So you just click on there and it would go right to your website like that. And just like when you have your email, your name, email, contact info, so they can get a hold of you, figure out how to get a hold of you. You have any questions so far?
Just like kind of, so say I'm on there for mobile massage therapy.
Yeah.
How do I end up pulling people in?
Yeah, it's the categories that come in, and then like I would suggest you make a community page for your massage and the Giraffe Creamery, obviously. Yep. So that way you can get your current customers to come in it, because it's free to join as a social member.
Okay.
So they can join in there, post their pictures from their events. You can post yours. Get more people, word of mouth, and then obviously the businesses, like the 9,000 businesses in Edmonton, will see it as well, as well as the other 50,000 members too, right?
Yep.
So that'll help, just word of mouth, and it's different because I don't think there's too many ice cream trucks that you know what I mean.
We're the only liquid nitrogen in Alberta.
Oh, you have liquid. Oh wow.
Yeah,
so it must be really cold then.
Oh, it's -227. Yeah.
That's crazy. So right now we have a really good deal going on. My boss gave me the power to give a sweet deal. So for the Pro, this is unlimited, so that's a 10 categories. For you, for both businesses, I would recommend that. But for this weekend only, we're going to give you that pro package for this price. So you get all these benefits for $279 instead of $479, and you can do both businesses because you do 10. Or what you could do is I could do $322.15 for both, or you could do the $279 because then it only you still get the 10 categories, but it'd be hard to see because I know for like events and catering, I know there's quite a few categories.
Yep.
So I don't know if there'd be enough for both businesses, right?
Right.
But I could do both for $322.50. That's another deal I could do if you wanted to do both today. I could do that. We did that with another couple. That was the couple that had the construction business and the massage therapy. We did the two for $322.15. So yeah, it's she's real you're unique. We have one other food truck, but it's he does butter chicken everything. So it's a little different from yours. He doesn't really. Your more specialty is like the ice cream and the little stuff. Yeah, exactly.
Pizza waffles we do as well.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a 4-inch waffle with pizza toppings.
Do you have Instagram?
Yeah, we're on Instagram.
Definitely have to follow you then, because I know our other guy, I follow him. So whenever if I live in Leduc right now, if I'm in town for the weekend, wherever he's parked, do you go? So did you park like wherever?
Not really, no. So we haven't bothered trying to pull permits because the city is horrible for it.
Oh.
They wanted a ridiculous amount of money for shitty spots.
Oh really?
Like they wanted us to park 2 blocks north of White Avenue behind a church, and they wanted $1,200 a month for it.
Because he was just moving around. He's got a permit. Because the one day he was in front of Strathcona for the one weekend, and the next weekend I'd have to look on his. But he was all over, like not staying in the same place.
You get 3 locations for 1 permit, or if you have people who will let you park on their property. You can't park if there's residents across the street or beside it.
So for downtown, like I see a bunch of them downtown.
Yeah, they've had their permits pulled, and
wow.
The city's so ridiculous. If I have a hair salon and you want to open a hair salon beside me, nobody stops you. But if you have a hair salon in a truck and I want to put my truck beside yours as a hair salon, the city will literally say, you cannot park within 12 blocks of me.
Really?
Yeah. So
like the territory or whatever?
Yeah, actually territory.
Wow.
So and it's essentially what it is.
It's like mafia.
The guy there's 3 people in city vending, and the guy at the top is getting paid out.
Oh wow.
There's nothing you can do about
it. That's crazy.
That's horrible. So I don't even deal with city permits. I just wash my hands of it.
You're not related to Leo Hansen. No, his Hansen's. I'm doing a meeting with him. He's a former guitar player from Sheepdogs, but I think his O-N at the end, I think.
No relation though.
Yeah, he's a really cool guy. I met him years ago, obviously doing my autograph business. He's got a bar in Saskatoon, and he's working on a new album. So I'm gonna do a meeting with him at 3:00. So I'm looking. Cool. I haven't seen him in a while, so it'd be interesting to talk to him.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so I guess looking for a little bit more concept on this. So if I have my massage and like my creamery stuff set up, so then I just post it, and then people will see it if they're looking for events.
Like the profile, the profile will automatically be on there, and then we'll set up your categories, your settings, all that stuff, and then all the categories, the funnels will just come, the leads will come right to you.
Okay.
And the only thing is obviously the difference is the community network just posting extra stuff because that's when you're more visible. Whereas the only time they can actually interact with you is unless you respond to like I said, you can look at it. That's the other thing. You can look at it and they can't tell that you're looking at it.
Okay.
So they won't feel insulted if you don't respond to it. So which is always good.
Gotcha.
So exactly.
I always tend to respond. I hate when I get ghosted.
Yeah, exactly. I know we had a few clients come in and they're like, I responded to him and they didn't answer. I was like, some people are like that. Like you respond, and like all we can ask for is that you respond. It's when you don't respond, because some are the old team that was in here. They didn't set up properly, so they were like, because you have a choice between the notifications, email, and text.
Oh, yeah.
So they're like, how come I'm not getting anything? Then I would just go into their profile, I switch it to notification. All of a sudden, bing, 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 the phone would just start lighting up.
Nice.
Or they didn't set up their cat. Like this one guy came in. He's like, I'm not electrical guys. I'm not getting as many leads. I'm like, I looked at their profile. You only have 2 categories out of the 10. So I just put the 8 more on there.
Okay.
It's like, so stuff like that is just little things, right? So, but yeah, it's a really cool. Obviously, we're growing and going like crazy, so it's pretty cool to be on the. And I think even Amazon, my manager's son's looking at it, buying us. So just because we're growing like crazy. So
Nice.
it's pretty cool.
Very cool. Okay. So can you, for example, like show me a search of what people will be doing for events, or can you say like?
I can get you those. The only thing I could show you is just the test stuff or in the categories.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, because we have that privacy, and obviously being the long weekend, it's gonna be hard to. But I can get those for you if you want. Yeah.
Just
So
kinda
what
curious.
exactly would you want to look at, Jerrett?
Just kind of look to see how much is out there for us to see.
For massage and.
Yeah, just to see how much we would be pulling in from it pretty quick.
Okay, I know for roofing it's easier because it's like for example, I'll just give you roofing. Last year we did $2.1 million in roofing in Edmonton.
Nice.
So I can look at for massage and I guess kind of
because I had
events.
another business concept where because I was a teacher, people gravitate to me to learn. So I have 3 people who want to do travel massage, but they don't know how to run a business.
Oh.
So what I'm trying to essentially do is get into these smaller towns, start booking
Teach
them,
them.
and not even the people that there. Like I got a girl in Sherwood Park. If I can send her to Ardrossan or further out past there and get her to 5-6 massages on one day,
Exactly.
that's kind of what my kind of concept is. So I'm hoping that this.
Well,
will
and
be
that's a
something
good thing because one of our massage therapists, the one that her husband has a construct, she's booked like solid. So if she ever gets another client and she can't accommodate, boom, she just puts it on there, or reaches out and does a request, whatever. Like that's what you can do as well. You can do like, you know what I mean? And they so you're registered, obviously. Yeah. So those are they registered as well?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you could even do them under yourself, or they could even come and get because you could even start. If they're just starting out, they don't have as much money to, so they could do something like that. Do like a basic, $100 up front to build this site, and $23.25 or $31 a month. And then if they're doing really well, they could always upgrade to the yearly or the pro or whatever, right?
See, my whole concept is I would love to be able to manage it, have 6 or 7 people below me, just farm them out the jobs.
Yeah.
They go and do the jobs. I
Oh,
take the
exactly.
payment, and then they just,
That'll work too.
They send the bills out. So that's kind of what we'd like to do. Essentially, what you guys are doing.
Yeah, exactly. That's fine. Yeah. We're just trying to help you guys to get to that point, right?
Yeah. So that's
awesome.
I think would be the largest probably factor for me.
Cool.
Of how this would work. I don't know if it would be 100% worth it for this food trailer because our time is so limited and we're almost already like half booked up already. Like,
well, if you do the pro, you can take one category for the food truck, just do one event or whatever, and then just it's free to join make a community, so just put it out there, and if you get, and like when you do get requests, if you're busy, you don't have to respond to it, so
that's true.
You know what I mean? So it's just good to have it out there, and then you can do the massage. I think for massage is only really 2 because I set up one not too long ago because we lost our book with all the because there's a lot more subcategories than there is main categories.
Oh, yeah.
So I think there's only really 2 for massage. So it would probably be better to do both. So because I think there'd be more categories for the food truck, right? Yeah. But you'd still get enough because there's lots of people looking for massages. So especially if you offer that. I know when they came in, they had like prenatal, sports, all those therapeutic. Some people specialize in more so than other ones. I know Andrea when she was here, she's more of not the what do you call it? I don't even know the word. Not
fascial releaser or whatnot.
Yeah, like to make it feel good. She's more of the like to fix. Yeah, like sort of like more of a physio, right?
Yep. Yeah, that's my style. I was in fire cupping and reflexology.
Oh wow!
Again, 11 years of doing it, so.
You know what you're doing then.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's awesome. That's wicked.
Jack of all trades. Keep coming back to massage though. I'm also a journeyman trailer mechanic.
Holy, we're looking for that too. You're gonna have like 3 profiles. Okay, what should I ask? What don't you do?
Juggle.
Okay. Oh well. I don't think I think we already have somebody on our platform doing that, so it's all good.
Yeah, okay. I'm thinking, I don't know if we're going to pull the trigger on this right now. I'm thinking September, October, if I'm thinking massage, if this would be the way to go. And then maybe for next year.
I know my manager would probably want to talk to you because you offer so much. And would you say you were a journeyman mechanic? Not mechanic.
Journeyman trailer mechanic.
Trailer mechanic.
Yeah, and then 3rd year heavy equipment tech.
Holy Jesus. Yeah. So yeah, she'd probably, even though this deal, like I said, is only good for this weekend. She can probably still, because you do so much, when we have clients like that, we can still, definitely will work something out, some good deal for you for sure. Because we like to have that variety on our network to accommodate their customers, especially with summer coming on, all the events that are coming on, right?
Yeah.
And people always get hurt and they need massages. So.
Okay.
Awesome.
Cool. Yeah, I think it's, I think all the information I need for the day. I'm going to talk to the wife a little bit about it.
Yeah, for sure.
It's definitely an interesting idea.
Well, if you want to do it right away, like I said, that deal's good till Saturday. If you want to do it, no pressure. Just tell me she gave me the option to do that for this weekend. So
okay,
yeah.
I'll run it by the wife and see what she thinks.
For sure.
She's the
boss.
Marketing guru.
Oh, hey, that's good to have a marketing guru.
Yeah. So she worked for National Geographic, Disney,
what?
Ford.
No way.
Oh wow. It's one of the largest companies for marketing advertising in Taiwan.
And the good thing about it, she can do that from home. Like, she doesn't have to
if she wanted to.
Yeah, if she wanted to. Yeah. That's cool.
Lately, she's been doing carpentry.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Holy, you guys are like super.
We flip houses too.
Okay.
My dad's an electrician.
Well, you know what? That's we had somebody in here. He was a landscaper, and his girlfriend's a real estate agent in Phoenix. So we just launched in Phoenix. So it's like, and that's another thing that's good with that is you can, because you do all that stuff, you can refer guys to us, and we can pay you for that as well.
That's a good one.
Good.
Awesome. You chatting his ear off.
It's not hard to chat me up.
Yeah, no, he's a good Ontario boy like me. So.
I see. So get another round of coffee.
Yeah.
So finished all the work in the East Coast, and we came out here to help all the Albertans out.
Exactly. They need lots of help out here.
Yeah, right? And all the help we can get.
That's right.
Definitely more the merrier, right?
That's right.
Yeah. So, which package do you think you go with? Do you think it's a great idea?
It's a pretty neat idea. We're gonna have to talk to the wife a little bit about it.
He does so much.
Yeah,
too many
and
things.
It's nice that things are like getting more savvy to be more technical. So it's like on the go, right?
Yeah.
With you wherever you want.
Yeah, that's
like
definitely
the great convenience, right? Instead of being bound to a computer.
For sure.
Yeah.
Although I definitely need a tablet. Running things off the iPhone or the phone is sometimes a little bit complicated.
And that's the other thing with our app. We have invoicing on it. So if you're out and you just send them invoice right then and there. So it's a little easier.
Handy.
Yeah.
Invoicing is always a pain in the ass.
Exactly.
No one likes paperwork. Like, to be honest, it sucks. Like, and then you're like, "Where's that piece of paper? I swear, I just put it right there."
Just keep thinking this Danny DeVito.
Or the kids get at and they like scribble or make a picture.
Yeah.
Mom, Dad, I made you a picture. You like it? It's like, oh no, I needed that paper for the pictures on it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I hope like you're still gonna keep it. I guess.
Yeah.
That's important. Yeah.
Yeah, that happens. Recycling things. My kids put printer paper back in, and it's like, where's the CRA paper we needed? Print something else off. There it is.
Nice.
I know.
And that happened yesterday.
Hey, at least they're all about recycling.
They're smart though.
Yeah.
Like my 4-year-old's like on the tablet, on the phone. She just knows she's like really bright. All of them, they're like, just go. Well, we're like they're growing up at a different time and era than what we did. And everything else and how it was before when we were growing up. It's like nothing at all is the same.
For sure.
It's like so evolved leaps and bounds, right? And it's like,
it's insane.
Yeah.
Technology's.
Yeah, but it works good too, right? That just the only thing that sucks if we have like a nuclear thing, or whatever, nuclear thing, right? Electrical thing, fuck, everything's toast.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Knows how to build anything anymore.
Yeah, then it would be like all gone from the scratch, back to the basics.
Pretty much.
Cool. Okay, well, if you need me, I'm just,
Yeah.
Good
to know.
Like,
Good to know.
It's only the two of us in here, other than you and all these other people coming through, but it's like, it's too quiet over there.
It's quiet.
Quiet
Friday. Well, it's nice, but
before the long weekend,
yeah, but it seems like we should be out there.
I keep thinking next weekend's the long weekend. I don't know why.
I know, right? It feels like that because probably like the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, right? You feel like it's always supposed to be on 2-4 because it kind of goes with that saying, right?
Yeah, it's called May 2-4.
Yeah, we do. They call it May long here.
Yeah,
in Ontario, we call it May 2-4.
Yeah, right? So
when
it's
you
like
go camping, you get rain.
Yeah, or snow.
Here's snow. Ontario is usually
snow,
rain.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, we're not that cold up there.
No,
we're not in the
not
friggin'
in
tundra. No. It's usually the opposite. I remember years when I was a kid, there was like green Christmases, quite a few of them.
Yep.
Not too many. So.
Yeah, I remember waiting for the snow and like getting it at Christmas Eve. You're like, yay, white Christmas.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Then like the day after it melts, it's like,
Yep.
oh, at least it was white Christmas for the day, anyways.
We had bonfires on New Year's Eve tons of times.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we had quite a few of those. And then I moved up to our cottage in Northern Ontario, so we had a lot of. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Oh, Perry Sound area is freaking gorgeous.
Oh yeah. Well, we were a little further north. We were in Temagami, north of North Bay. So
okay.
Way up there.
Way up. Shit.
But yeah, it's nice and peaceful. Yo, that's one thing I don't miss is black flies. Yeah. They're deadly.
Get chunks ripped out. Yeah.
You have to wear like those like beekeeper freaking things, so otherwise they're just gonna get everywhere.
Yep.
Pull your socks over your pants.
Yep.
Oh,
they
man.
get everywhere. Those
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was not pretty. That's for sure.
Nope. All right, so I think that's pretty much all the info I got.
For sure, man. Definitely. You got educated.
Yep. Perfect.
Found out a little more.
Oh yeah, I'll give the wife a rundown.
Definitely.
Let her know what's
Nice
going
meeting you,
on.
Jerrett.
Man, likewise.
Yeah,
Thanks for your
take
time.
care. No problem. No problem. Good luck with the summer with the
Appreciate
creamery truck. You running it out this weekend, or?
We are. We got an event tomorrow morning and then another one next Sunday. So today I'm actually going to go to Home Depot and get 3 drains for my drains in the 6 and area for inspections this week. Tuesday is electrical plumbing.
You do that every year.
Yep, every year, and then we pull AHS together for the year.
Oh, cool.
City permits.
Nice.
Well, we're avoiding, but
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you got to do it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, boss. Take care, man. Yeah, have a good one. You too.